Gioanni-Luigi Richetto's father, also named Luigi, established an atrocious precedent and example for his son, spending the entirety of his inheritance on gambling, wine, and debauchery. Son Luigi was born on March 22, 1853, in Chianocco, Italy. Richetto would follow his father to Turin in 1863, completing his studies there at the professional school. Following graduation, he initially became employed with the railway company of Upper Italy. Both father and son would be caught and convicted of theft. His father also suffered from mania and died 6 months once interned at the Royal Asylum in Turin. His mother would later be incarcerated there and died in 1882. From such tangled roots, Luigi Richetto seemed predestined towards failure. He would be arrested for robbery and serve 5 years in prison. Upon his release, he passed through Algeria, Marseille, and finally into Lyon, where he settled in December 1887. He bounced around as a nurse, servant, and shoemaker before finally becoming employed as a concierge for the Camillians, a Catholic religious order. He initially remained under the legal radar, but his mania would publicly surface beginning on January 2, 1900. Packages of strange meats were discovered on the grounds wrapped in newspaper. At first they were buried, but greater macabre findings followed, including human heads and torsos. On July 5th, the property was scrutinized closer, and 3 additional bundles, including human heads and torsos, were discovered. Follow-up forensics research led investigators directly to the apartment of Richetto. Police discovered bloodstains, containers of lime mixed with sawdust, a 13-inch kitchen knife, and the identical issues of the newspapers that had been wrapped around the discovered skulls. At the conclusion of their analysis and findings, Luigi Richetto was directly implicated in the murder of 4 people. He was not charged in another death. His victims included Marie Bernays, Régis Planiel, Marguerite Long, and Augustine Pinet. The motives were attributed to Richetto's attempt to cover up prior thefts and larceny from his victims between 1893 until 1899. At his trial, a jury found him guilty on most of the charges, and he was sentenced to life imprisonment. He was sent to Devil's Island Prison Penal Colony on June 29, 1901 in French Guiana. He lasted barely 6 months before dying on December 14th at the age of 48.